Hello, hello. Whoops. Ah! Oh, great, I dropped my pen. Cool. Great. Where did that go? Good. Good start. Good job. Good start to the stream. Okay. Here we go. I'm back on my painting. I did some more last night, so I'm gonna carry on with this. Oh no. Please don't tell me the pen is not gonna work now. Hello? Oh, tablet, wake up, please. Oh, there we go. It was working. Oh, jeez. I do hope it's not gonna be one of those days. What do I need over here? I think everything's okay. I think everything's okay. I have, I'm getting to the point where I probably want to start overpainting. I've got some other stuff to kind of put on the top too. Move that out of the way so I can see everything. Okay. Where was I up to? I know I was doing some painting on the ground over here. I know I was. And I wanted to duplicate this, I think, and bring it over there because that's a lot of the colour stuff. Other kind of tattoos and things. That's what needs to happen, but that needs to be on the top somewhere. Oh yeah, that was me adding more shadow. I'm not sure about that yet, actually. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea to shadow it out that much. I'm gonna think about that one. I'm gonna think about that one. Okay, what have we got? We want that, and then, what did I set it to? Like, colour? No, colour doesn't really help. What did I want to set it to? Overlay? No. Okay, that's horrible. Overlay is horrible. Soft light? I guess hard light, because then I can just kind of reduce it as I need to. I just have to be careful of it because they're starting to kind of blend together with the arms. And I don't want that to look funny. Is this what? Oh yeah, it is working. Okay. It is working. We're fine. I don't know if YouTube's working, but I guess I'll find out. I guess I'll find out if people start making noise. Okay, maybe it's darkening it too much in some other spots. I just have to be careful. I did a bit more like fabric on as well, just because it was a bit questionable. It was a bit questionable. I tried to like balance it back out. Okay, I just kind of softened some of that because it's already like dark enough underneath. It's fine, I just needed to show off a bit more on the top. What else was I poking at? Or the background needs more poking at. I probably need to wash out some of, okay, that's where the light's hitting them, and then I have the background, and that is where the light's coming in there. I probably need to get a little bit of cast going on from where these everything else is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Where this everything else is over here, I should probably sort of take some off and cast it down like so. I don't know if that's gonna help. I'm doing it on a mask anyway, so it's kind of fine. It's kind of not a problem. That's the complete wrong direction. There we go. Radiate it out. That one's probably going a bit wrong direction as well. There we go. And do. Let's try and do some of that, and then I will wish wash. I just want a little bit of cast coming from them because it looks kind of funny not to do that. Even though I do want it quite soft, it's kind of too condensed to not be getting away with that, I think. Cast it out and have it sort of pull together, I think, is what I'm trying to do. Like this. I'm just going to do it on the bright layer, I guess. I've got like one layer where it's more orangey and then I've got more yellow on the top to kind of condense it where it needs to be brighter. If I do that as well, it needs to kind of calm down on like where the actual door is too. A little bit, like along here. And I'll probably where else? Maybe on this one. I know I've washed this out a little bit in some other spots. Hello, Ahmed. How we doing? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Lighting is amazing. Thank you. I still have, I guess, like smaller highlights to add in on the skin tones. I was gonna go and do more occlusion shadows, but I kind of think it's fine. I don't think it really needs that much more. I mean, thinking about it now. Doing good. How about you? Not bad, thank you. I feel like slightly less gross today, which is good. Very slightly less gross. It's very cold though. Very cold. I'm getting that, you know, when animals go mad because they're stuck in a cage for too long. I'm getting that a little bit. I want to go outside, but it's like super cold. It's super cold and gross, and it's really not worth it. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a few days before I try and go outside. But I'm getting the crazies. Getting the crazies stuck in the house a little bit. Okay, his eyeballs need to be more blue. I'm gonna try not to cough so much as well, if I can help it, which I don't know if I can. Okay, some of this is like reacting with his eye, where it's sat over the oops, not like that, where it's sat over the top because it wants to be more blue and glowy. I think I'm gonna start going in and overpainting now because that's like about where I want it to be. Like that lighting was the main thing that was annoying me. We needed it to kind of cast and pull out more. I think even that side is like a little bit harsh where it is quite a sharp cut by there, so that might want something doing to it, but like I say, I wonder if I can go in and overpaint it at this point. That might be the best thing to do. It gets like easier as I go along with trying to overpaint. Do I have a whole lot of color correction on this? Is it like, it's that one and that one where it's like very slight there? Okay, so I'm gonna have to take that off and paint with what's under there. I think I made it like slightly brighter. I'm kind of questioning that now. I'm questioning whether that is a good idea now. I was trying to make it so that it's not like too dark, but you know, I need the contrast. I need the contrast. I plan to stream on Saturday too, so I might see if I can do more Patreon streams. I'll have to see how things pan out and what's going on. The whole doing stuff on Patreon and then hopping off and not seeing it again until like what, the next Friday or whatever. Slow, very slow. Maybe I need to start doing stuff where I can reasonably finish it within, you know, a couple of Patreon streams. That would be good. I did want to start drawing some more little cutesy silly things of my little skelly lady because I was having fun sketching and drawing her, and I need to do narration too, actually. I've got a lot to do. Okay, that's the overpaint layer. And I should be into like sketching stuff on stream next week. Actually, that's the next kind of thing I'm gonna be doing. Right, let's see if this behaves. Cherry keeps talking to me about TikTok, and I'm like, oh geez, I should probably just go and get on TikTok, huh? So I can post stuff. Like that wouldn't be a bad idea, I guess. I really hate learning to use new platforms. I'm pretty bad for that. Did I accidentally leave something on that is changing this color, or is it something over the top? It might be something over the top. Why is that causing me trouble? Why is that causing me trouble? Where is that? Oh, okay. I have like a very slight color correction on it, so it's more green tint because it was getting a bit too red. Okay, let's take that off for now because it's not really gonna do the fuss. I'll just keep within the kind of restrictions that I've set up on it underneath, and then back to it later. Do I want to use the brush, or do I want to use something chunkier? I'm not sure. I should probably use something with a bit more crunch to it on this, eh? What do I have in my daub brushes? I have some nice ones, I think. I've got kind of inky. I should really try out the inky brushes. Yeah, I like this kind of thing. Might be good. Okay. I need to fix that link you mentioned also. I forgot. I forgot to fix the link. Maybe I should do that now while I remember. It doesn't matter that it's on stream. I should just fix it now, shouldn't I? I was fixing stuff on the page, actually, and then I completely forgot. I shouldn't do that. That made my head feel really sick. That made my brain spin. Let's have a nose. Spinny brain. You know, when you have something in like a glass of water and then you move the glass and the thing inside it doesn't move. Spinny brain. Okay, let's try and find the link and fix it. Hope you get better soon, thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, is it just X like consistently now? I don't know if it corrects from or redirects from Twitter if you put Twitter in. I don't keep up. Okay. I have Twitch. I have Twitch over here. Links. I guess I have to adjust the. Where do I adjust the about? That's a problem also, isn't it? Okay, yeah, that's a that's a problem. Where do I adjust that? I'm sorry I'm doing this on the stream. It redirects. Oh, that's good. I still just call it Twitter because I don't know. X sounds weird. I don't know. I'm gonna keep painting for a minute and I'll figure that out in a second. I'll figure it out later. Whoops. It's okay. This is a nice crunchy brush, by the way. Did you see that? This is a nice bit of crunch. Look. Ooh. It would be really nice to ink something very heavily with that, actually. Everyone does, yeah. I think it's funny. Whenever they say it on anything, they're like, so-and-so said on X, formerly Twitter. It's nice, like a dry brush, yeah. I got a lot of marker brushes that are really nice, actually. I just don't use them a whole lot, but they're nice for kind of soft concept arty like shading. I should use them more. I want to get back into doing traditional kind of sketch concept art. I was trying to do some last night, but I was just absolutely poo-brained. It's absolutely poo-brained. I did a little bit of sewing though. I was just like repairing stuff and did a decent job actually. I did some embroidery that I'd been meaning to do for like months over the holiday as well, because I got a really nice jumper that someone must have given away because it was like shrunken. It was like a size large, but it fits me. It was like, excellent. £1, thank you very much, yes. So I was like, you know what, let's embroider on it. I don't think I did a great job. I'll see if I can get a picture of that. I tried to embroider a little fern, but I don't I don't like it all that much, but it's going to be more work to undo it at this point, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it be. It's nice. Clothes are a terrible gift as a kid, but the best as an adult. Also, hello! Welcome to the stream. They are. I got a good chunk of clothes, actually, for Christmas. Just like simple stuff, but I like it. I like clothes. I like clothes and socks and pajamas. Very nice. I got a big I got a big fluffy jumper. And it makes me think of like a big fisherman's jumper. Like I look like a lighthouse keeper in it because it's a big white jumper. Love getting socks. Yeah, socks are awesome. I gotta learn to knit socks. Being able to knit socks would be really, really cool. Knowing how to make things that you can use is very cool. Very cool. And repair things, actually. I need to learn more just in general about repairing things. Well, especially like house stuff, actually. when it becomes an issue. Right before I went off for the holiday, while I was trying to like finish everything. We had like a power cut problem because the oven decided to break right before Christmas, which was fun. So everything went off while I was trying to finish stuff, and I was just like, oh geez, here we go. But I was in too much of a rush trying to sort stuff and finish drawing to take advantage of the opportunity to go and suffer and learn things about what was wrong. Okay, I don't want to spend too long on these bricks. Does anyone got any like funky socks actually? I got some with chess pieces on. That are kind of cute. And one's good. I've got like a set with chess pieces on it and a set with chessboard pattern, but it's like wobbly, which is really cool. That's gonna look really neat with with my Vans. Actually, a lot of weird sock collection. I need to look into fashion that like shows off the socks. That would be cool. I'm hitting the whole I like fashion phase. It's taken me it's taken me way too long, but it's hitting now. Like, uh-oh. I'm like, uh-oh, this is art as well. Oh no. Clothes are art? Art terms apply to clothes? Bright colors, have fun, yes. Otter socks, oh that's cute. I don't know if we get otters out here actually. I don't know where otters are over here. I don't think I've ever seen a wild one. Being fashionable, going for aesthetic, I think, are a little different. Oh, yeah, I guess if you mean fashion as in, like, you know, keeping up with stuff. I don't really care to keep up with stuff. I was gonna make these bricks kind of, like, damp also. I need to put a little bit more highlights on them. I'll probably wash out the, I'll bring a little bit of the brighter colours up here. I'll wash out the lines a little bit too, because they tend to get kind of crunchy. Suddenly we are fashionable. Apparently there was a thing about like bright green a while ago as like a fashion thing. I don't know, but that's cool. I hope that's like gonna trickle down. And I can get things in that ugly green color that I like. I need to work on my my goth farmer concept that I was talking about. That's the aesthetic I wanted. Goth farmer. Off to pick berries in the wastes. I'm starting to get sad that it's winter because the only berries I get to pick in the winter are dingleberries off the cat's butt. Ain't nothing out there for eating. Is that going? Yeah, okay. I don't know if it's a thing that you guys get, but when I was when I went out walking around with fam, before they went back home after Christmas, we have walls where there are like old gravestones that are used as parts of walls occasionally around here. I don't know if that's just like a UK thing or if other places do that. We have a lot of that makes me sound really lame. We have a lot of really interesting walls. There's interesting plants on the walls and there's interesting rocks in the walls. Tombstone barrier. I think that's a Welsh thing. Maybe it is. Only British wall I know is Hadrian's Wall. Did you guys hear about how some scrote, or I don't know if it was singular scrote or plural scrotes went and cut down the tree at the gap in the wall? They're regrowing it now from some of the seeds. It was a singular guy. Oh, did they get him? What an asshole. I didn't keep up with that. That's bad though. That made me sad. What a scrote. What an absolute scrote. It's like a scrotum. Scrote a bad word. Yeah, a little scrote. Don't you guys say that? Is that just a thing here? That's what fam call all the asshole children that break things for fun. The local scrotes. Is this the first time you heard it? You're legit asking. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it just derives from scrotum. It must do, but I thought that was very funny when fam came out with that, so I adopted it. Fam are hilarious. But yeah, just douchebags that go and break things for fun. Learning new words. Teaching the chat bad words. Okay. I shouldn't spend like too long on this. I think where it gets like darker, I don't need to do as much detail. That's something I need to work on with painting, is I have this habit of wanting to render every little detail, and when you render all the sort of shadows where it doesn't need that much detail, and instead of keeping it vague, it kind of is very distracting and looks weird. So I need to learn to calm down on that. It's a bad habit that I have. Like, some things can be vague. You only need to render what's like the most important chunk. Everything else can fade out. Just a little bit of crunch. A little bit of crunch. I reckon that one's a bit more to light it up as well, like that. There we go. It's just kind of sharpening edges on some things. Oh, I watched a little bit of that anime, Parasite something on it. That was I was enjoying that. It's very gory. I like the Cronenberg monsters, but in anime, that's kind of cool to see. I didn't think there was anything like that. I'm enjoying watching it, and I'm gonna watch more at some point. Probably at the weekend. I like the dog. I like the dog where it sprouted like wings out of its head, like flesh wings after the head opened up. That was pretty cool. Wait to see if you recommend it. Oh, like once I'm done with it? I'll talk more about it when I watch more of it as well. I will probably finish it because that's like exactly the kind of flavor I want. It's nice to see that kind of thing like drawn rather than like a practical effect, I guess. I like it. I like the kind of flesh warpy animations and how everything moves. Because I guess the way that things change like that is as a whole kind of choreography problem to solve. Like how it goes from one shape to another. And what to exaggerate and what to not. Have to be CG in live action, yeah. I've seen some clips of the prequel to the thing while I was looking stuff up about that. And how they were gonna do the practical effects, but then they switched to CG and it looked like ass. CG looked like ass. It was like too smooth. I don't know. The way things are like janky with the puppets that they use, that really adds to it. I can pause the stream over here actually, there we go. I should pause the stream and leave the chat open. Ah, there we go, now I can keep an eye on yous. Now I can keep an eye on yous. Pesky. Fast nature, parasite the maximum is the hard part. Oh, what, like to animate? What do you mean? Also, this is saving, give it a sec. I'm waiting for like anime cringe to happen, and I really hope it doesn't. I'm waiting. I really hope it doesn't get cringe. Or like, you know, anime weird. Fan service, that's what I'm trying to say. Weird sexy stuff. I really hope it doesn't do that. I'm hoping and praying. I just want to see the fucked up monsters. Don't remember there being any kind of sexualization in it. It's a seinen, but not the harem seinen. Ah, okay, that's good. That's usually why I dodge anime, because there's like almost always some sort of sexy shit going on as fan service, and I'm just like, no, I do not care. This is weird, no thank you. I still haven't watched the end of Attack on Titan, actually. That's one where it didn't turn into that, and I was very grateful, because I just wanted to see the freaky monsters. Okay, I am gonna start using the softer brush a little bit more, actually, because it's starting to get on my nerves a bit here. It's getting a little bit too crunchy, I think. Where it could probably just do with softer blocks like this. I'll go over the other bit as well. We'll see. Attack on Titan had its own plot problems instead. Oh, go on. I can't remember a whole lot of it now, honestly. I know I like it, but I couldn't I couldn't discuss it very clearly. But go off. Go off. If you would like, I am interested. Yeah, let's soften some of this out because it's just not got the big chunks I was trying to go for yet. Texture it out. Pacing of it was brutal to watch when it was coming out because 5 minutes of a thing would happen every episode and string you along. Oh yeah, I kind of got to a point where I just started binge watching it. So I guess I didn't get that effect. Ripped away from the plot point instead of getting to the basement, and I fell off there. Oh yeah. I can see how that would get really annoying real quick, actually. That's something I'm trying to be real careful of, is like presenting one plot point and then kind of stringing along for too long before it gets resolved. I'm throwing a bunch of other shit in. Before I get to the point. Then you didn't like the big reveal. Oh, what? That they're like flesh mechs? Or a different one? Game show prison island thing. Oh, yeah. Kinda is, isn't it? Okay, I really don't need that much crunch over there, do I? Oh, okay. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I can always get like a wish wash on this as well afterwards. That's something I need to pay attention to. Oops. Is there anything else you were expecting to be the reveal, actually? I'm kind of curious if you were expecting something else from the way it was presented up until they do reveal it, I guess. Is there an alternative that you thought was going to be how it played out that would have been more interesting? Is this you having an issue again, pen? What is wrong with you? And the eraser. Are we having problems? Are we having pen problems? Hang on. Pen problems? No? Huh, what's the problem with this then? I'm definitely using the pen. Is it this brush? Because that pen works. That's strange. Oh wait, no, I've got the wrong brush. I clicked the wrong, but never mind, I clicked the wrong brush, it's blendy. I like hearing when I don't know, what would you say? I guess if you read some kind of story or whatever and you think, oh, this is the direction it's going, and then it's something completely different, like they maybe signposted the direction that it's going in in a way that didn't read, or it read different. Or people, you know, come up with their own ideas of what would have been cooler, that they think would have been cooler, just because of like preference and stuff. It was going towards that like cult order that was making Titans. Who was making them away? Who was making them away in the involvement of his dad, but suddenly saying they're in some prison camp the whole time and nobody knew was ridiculous. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's that's usually what takes me out of animes, where they keep upping the stakes to where it gets ridiculous and the suspension of disbelief just crumbles at a certain point. And I see what you mean. I think it would have been cooler if it was honestly left at that kind of, you know, the culty kind of flavor. Like, it's cool to not have to take it super duper far. I forget what other ones I have that issue with, where it just gets silly. Oh, I guess like Danganronpa is the most obvious one that I complain about, where it gets super silly towards the end and I just zone out because I'm like, yeah, whatever, this is just like crazy anime story shit. I can't keep up with this. Silly. It would be the metaphor and archetype of the story. They were doing an apocalyptic story, so to say suddenly there was no apocalypse undermined the whole thing. Yeah. Never saw that. It gets silly. It gets silly with the reveals. Danganronpa. So the third one's really bad for that, actually. The third one is super annoying. Hate it. I don't remember paying much attention to the anime either. I think I like there was like a certain way you're supposed to watch that also, and I think I watched it in the wrong direction. But yeah, you think it kind of broke the theme when it had a good thing going. Sorry. I plan on rewatching it. I do want to watch Attack on Titan again, like all the way through. Once I finish it, I'll finish it and then watch it from the start again, I think. I think they had one where it was they kind of compiled what went on in the story, like all the important bits up until a certain point. So I might just rewatch that because it's like an hour and a half or something. That might be easier to get through. Probably. Attack on Titan abridged. Is that the goofy ass one? I forget what that is. I forget what that one's called. Oh, bestie, my bestie. Hello, clown. Oh, are you awake at the right time? Should I have woke you up? Hello. And another Attack on Titan just left me empty, to be honest. I didn't like it. I think Cherry said I would like it. I wonder if they put more bullshit. I know it's supposed to be like depressing, right? I don't know. I'll watch it. I'll watch it so I can chat shit about it on stream. Wake at the right time, thank you. Good. Good. Awake. What cost? Okay, yeah, I don't want to get too nibbly on those. Probably just blending them like that is fine. Sorry, I'm trying to do the little like Gaelic coughs, so it's not too loud. It's actually apparently very hard to keep an idea strung along. Keep an idea strung along? Wait, like a consistent theme? Like all the way through something without going crazy and breaking it? Cost is that I have to work and I don't wanna. Aww. Like keeping a series running. Ah, yeah, I see what you mean. Maybe that is the issue I have with anime. Like, maybe the stuff that I'm looking at is stuff that they just keep having to make crazier and crazier. And they go too far with it, and then I'm just like, meh, whatever. Okay, let me like wash some of this out some more because it's too nibbly now. It's too nibbly now. It needs some of the wish wash just to balance it. I went too crunch with it. that makes sense though. I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to write the whole thing before I start drawing any pages, because I don't want to keep. I don't want to have to play keepy uppy with stuff. I want to know the whole operation that's gonna take place, like in a mathematical sense, the whole operation and how it's gonna go down. Knowing what I'm running towards, I guess. So I don't run into that problem because it bothers me. Spoilers, Gurren Lagann gets pretty nuts. It's like 35 episode run it was. Oh, that's one I need to watch as well. Someone mentioned that to me to have a look at. It's the guy with the pointy anime shades, right? In that. My man, the story ended when he died. Makes me want to read Berserk now, and he went until he died. Oh wait, did they kill the guy and then resurrect him or something? Is that what happened? Also, hello, I am back. How are we doing? What's jiggling? What's jiggling and painting? I've got like other painty stuff to do as well, but that's gonna be like next week. I didn't mean to sound so fed up about that either. Sorry, I don't mean like I mean like being ill is making me sound gross. I'm not like painting. I'm quite excited about it actually. wrong intonation. Berserk, his best friend continued it. I haven't had a chapter for a while though. Oh! Gurren Lagann gets extremely fan service and oh no. Should I avoid it then? I kind of don't want to waste my time on stuff that I'm just going to be annoyed by. I'm trying to really concentrate on stuff that is gonna let me look at specific things that I'm trying to look for, I guess, and analyze and think about. Yoko that kind of has characters bumping into her boobs and butt. It's that kind of anime. Okay, I might dodge that one then. I'm gonna keep watching the one with the weird Cronenberg monsters. Bonjour, hello. It's only a few episodes, but otherwise you can hold your breath. It's pretty fun in concept. I might save that one for later then. I will save that one for later. Get DJ the new Black Lagoon book for Christmas. Can you still get it? I hope it's not like sold out or something. If you want to get it. You know what? Let me mute. I'm gonna have a gross. I'm gonna cough up a lung. Hang on. There we go. I'm better now. Can you eat lungs? I wonder if you could make like what's it called? What's that Scottish thing? What is it? The stomach with the chum in it. I wonder if you could do that with lungs. I wonder if lungs taste nice. Make like lung sausage haggis. That's the one. I wonder. Lung haggis. Okay, I don't want to mess with that too much. Save money now. Take some odd jobs to buy it or something. Is it expensive because it's new or something? Oh. Okay, I like that wall, but this one's still bothering me. I put too much crunch. I put too much crunch on it. Let's just like soften out some of these bits. It doesn't need to be as detailed. Went a bit too over the top. Actually coughed up a lung. You should probably sell it rather than cook it. You're right! Oh my goodness. You're right. Okay, simps, who's gonna give me a spare one now? I've coughed one up. Fresh lungs in the P.O. box, please. Thank you. Next level simping, yeah. Pay up, simps. Come on. Prove your worth. Okay, I'm gonna start painting them more in a minute. Not just painting walls. You can do without like one lung, right? You can do with just one lung, I think. I think it messes you up pretty bad, but I don't know. I was watching medical docos again, and there was someone who had like most of one lung taken out. I wonder how much. I wonder how much for a lung. How much? I don't know our blood type is compatible, but my lungs suck. You can have one if you really want, but it's a downgrade. Can live with only one, but you're not allowed to do like some sports anymore. I'm sorry, I can't do PE today. I only have one lung. Here's my doctor's note. Perfectly intact AB lung stay. What was that? I'm getting gross. I'm sorry. I always end up in like talking about organs and stuff. What's that thing? That torture method where they used to like pull the lungs out while you were still alive. I forget what that one is. I know that was a thing. Puppies and kittens, chat. Puppies and kittens are cute, aren't they? I like puppies and kittens and candy floss and pizza and things that aren't human organs. Puppies and kittens. That's what I was gonna watch later. They have a making of the thing documentary. I'm gonna watch that. I really hope they talk about the models and stuff. That's gonna be awesome. It would be so fun to work in like, you know, movie effects like that and build things. And gore, especially the gore. Blood Eagle, that's the one. Thank you. I could not remember the name of that. That's a thing in what's that one movie? What's that one movie with the flowers? The flower lady. Midsummer, right? That's the one. DJ loves making jokes about our blood types because he's A+. He doesn't understand why I have to be minus. Or be negative, forever. I don't even know what mine is, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna start painting that other one of these later, also. I have one more to do and I want to get them finished this week because they wanted them done pretty quick. So we do in a rush. And then I have some more painting to do. And I have some more emotes to do as well. Emoji time soon. And also Patreon videos I have to do, actually. You learn just when you were pregnant because if you have a negative thing, give you a special shot, and I was pissed about it. Oh! That's interesting. What's that for? I've never heard of that. Okay. I want to keep this like also not as detailed. I need to not fight with it so bad. A lot of it can just soften out, I reckon. Those prego needles make me pass out like every time. Oh no. Oh, like when they wouldn't normally? It's like a stress thing. I'm too stressed to be doing with it. Prevent your body from making antibodies to harm the fetus. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's interesting. Never got knowledge that I passed out after David, but the whole time I was pregnant. Every time they drew blood, I'd almost pass out. Start putting me in a reclining chair. Oh. Here, I didn't know that was a thing with blood types. That's interesting. Is it because it's like your body is like, oh, this is something foreign. This should not be here. I actually have to take similar shots before I start the stream because of your foreigners. I can't handle it else, chat. You should look that up. Yeah. I want like a biology textbook to read. It's really interesting. I'm gonna have to find one. I'll have to procure some textbooks. Just some light reading, you know. Okay, let me try this without the lines now, actually, especially the background. I want to see what it looks like, and I'll probably soften it out some. Makes it way easier to see what's going on. Yeah, okay. It makes it loads easier to check the values. Right, I'm gonna lock those and wash them out, actually. Let's lock them and wish wash a little bit. What do we want to do? I guess we want to lean it into like orange, like a brighter color. Brighter color. I don't want to get rid of the lines completely because they're like, you know, there's no point doing them else. There's no point getting rid of them since they've had them done. I don't want to take them out. I had the line art too, yeah. It's kind of funny because it gets to the point where it's like, oh, it looks better without the line art, but that's like the midway point, and you need to keep carrying on. There's like peaks and troughs as you go through something, and you've got to get used to like where they are so that you know that that's a good thing. It means you're making progress. I think it's very easy to get discouraged with that when you're like, oh, well, it looks better if I do this, maybe I should have done that, but like, no, just keep going. Gotta fight your way out of not the uncanny valley, some sort of valley. I don't know. Where did those other lines? Oh no, I did put the lines back on. Okay. Oh, that's getting too much by those shadows. Okay, it's too heavy. Just soften it up around here. And I have like extra highlights to add in at some point as well. I have some of the color layers on the top, like color adjustments off at the moment also, so it's not as it should look quite yet. I'll do my overpainting on them on a different layer as well. I'm still kind of poking at the background. I should probably get some of the where's this one? The textury doodad on here. And then I can slap it around a little bit. I would color the line out so pale you couldn't see it from a distance. Yeah, I did that. I think I'd kind of try and selectively color it so that it would kind of line up with where I had the painting and the shading anyway, but that made it sort of redundant to even have it when it was blending in that much, or it started to just look awkward. Like, why would you include it at that point? I think it's difficult to choose when it's a good idea to paint and when it's a good idea to line up. I'm jealous of people that have like one very consistent style where they choose one or the other and they stick to it, you know? I can't do that. I can't do that. Too interested in all sorts of different stuff. Oh, that was something I was going to talk about. One of the artists that was working on the Zim comics, when I was reading those, the way that they were doing some of the panels was to cel shade anything that was in the foreground, but anything that was further back and smaller, so that it didn't get like muddy and the shapes were confusing. They just would not shade it and would leave it as flats, and it actually looked really good because I would never think to do that. But it looked really well done. It was very good. It annoyed me a little bit because I didn't think of it. I need to look up who that artist was because I want to see what else they do and how their stuff looks when they're not drawing like Zim stuff. I want to know. I may do a BRB in a minute also. Someone who does the complete opposite. Their backgrounds are extremely realistic, but they draw the characters old Disney style. Oh, that sounds really cute, actually. Oh, do they try and make it look like screen caps from a movie? But yeah, I thought that was like a really clever trick for improving the readability of the shapes in small panels when things are even smaller. That was very, very clever and sneaky. Very clever and sneaky. And well done to boot. I like it when people do stuff and I'm like, man, I wish I thought of that. I get like mad that I didn't think of it. Are there any designs that you guys like that you have that reaction to, or it's like, man, I wish I designed that. That's so cool. and try and find a link to them, and you can judge if you wanna. Oh yeah, I was gonna say who is it if you wanna. I don't think you can link in the chat because I have links turned off. But if you tell me what their at is, I will go and look, and like what platform to look onto, I guess. All the time, all the time. I don't know if you guys remember me painting one of these characters, but one of them, one of them from like a different Middara commission, had like a big scaly tail and like big fluffy hair, and the design looks so cool. I really like the silhouette of it. I forget that character's name. I think it was like the darker skin tone and the light hair, because I'm like obsessed with that kind of contrast. I really like the kind of light value on dark value contrast rather than I guess most of the time it's like you know, like white and then black on it like paper. I like the kind of opposite contrast. Way too much. Looks cool. I've been looking for a pair of trip pants and I cannot find some that I like. Also, those seem to just be completely disappeared now, you know, within like any kind of reasonable price point anyway. I want some with the light stitching, you know. But I like contrast stitching a whole lot. It's really funny because every time I go out with Friendo and we go around the shops looking at the clothes and things, she's like, "Oh man, I really hate this thing. It's super ugly." And I'm like, "Man, that's like my favorite thing." She's like, "Man, that contrast stitching is so ugly. That jumper there is so ugly." She's got like a completely different style to me though, so I just think that's funny because it's always the stuff that is like my favorite. She's like, "Man, that's so ugly." Trip pants, yeah, you know, like the big like the big goth pants with the huge pockets and they're way too big and baggy and wide. And they've got they usually have like contrast stitching on them actually, usually like black with different color details on them. I really like getting people's perspectives, so when they're like, "Man, this thing that you like is, I find that really ugly. Here's what I like." I like having different perspectives. It's cool. On just, you know, like style and stuff in general. Art, things. Some early 2000s Final Fantasy level of belts and chains. Yeah, that's it. Belts and chains and buckles and all that kind of thing. I used to have some really cool tartan skinny pants that were like that. They were so cool. It was so cool. You can't get no cool like emo stuff anymore. I really miss emo stuff. That and my like I used to have like tiger stripe Mista pants, but they were like blue and purple ones, and they were kick ass. I think everything like stopped fitting me as well. This is a shame. I just can't find anything cool like that anymore. I want to wear really obnoxious clothes. And I can't find any. Yeah, they are like Kingdom Hearts pants. Yeah, who's the main guy? I forget his name. He has pants like that, right? But they're not like full length ones. They're jorts. Is that what you call those? Jorts? Sorry, that's him. That's the guy. Oh, it's too bright for over there. Okay. Death of MySpace really impacted the world in ways we can't imagine. It did. It did. I just want weird looking emo clothes, dude. That's all I want. Or I guess anything that's like a weird style like that now is just something from Shein, and you know it's like absolute sweatshop garbage. That I will not. I won't even buy a secondhand. Absolutely not. I ain't touching that. Okay, I might go in and like get rid of some of the obvious lines behind there. Speaking of emo, I went hard on my outfit today. Oh. You wanna see? Okay, should we shift onto, I'm probably gonna come back and paint a little bit more on all this, but I think I will shift to another overpaint layer. What is going on over here? Oh, okay, I have like colors and things up here. So, right, is it a better idea, because there's nothing else on the top for me to add my adjust layers on and then bring these lines up to the top? Yeah, nothing else wants to sit on top of all that. So it should be fine. I have a little bit of desat going on there and color shift. Drop you a pic on Discord, thank you. Okay, what's that then? I don't know about this shading. I'm sort of iffy squiffy about that. I feel like it's a bit too much, maybe. I'm gonna have to soften out some of what's here already. Like, it might be fine as it is. I might have overdone it. I was looking at the values like here and thinking that it needed more sort of like down this chunk, like especially on the side of his head, but I might be able to just paint that in and get better colors rather than slapping a whole bunch of mess over the top. I don't think that's gonna help. I don't know if that's like too yellow, if I put more yellow on the top either. It's a little bit piss filtery. It's probably too yellow. I had to bring in like more green on it because the green wasn't sitting heavy enough. Right, overpaint. I'm gonna save this and do a quick BRB. And then I'll be back and we'll keep going. I'll be back and we'll keep going. Right. Yes, save. So it actually saves this time. Okay. BRB, I guess. BRB. back. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm back. Right. I was thinking about this actually. And where is it? Where's my shading? Okay, there's the shading. So there's like flats and a little bit of variation in the color underneath there, but then I have a okay, yeah, I've got like a bounce light. Yeah, okay, there's that. There's that shading. And then there is main light source, more main light source, and bounce light. Like that. Did you bloop me also? I want to say. I have moved too fast and now I feel sicky as well. That's fun. Discord laggy. Discord laggy. Oh, that is cute. You're doing the layering. Yes. I need a top like that. That's cute. That is cute. Okay. And bag. You did a bloop. Okay, yeah, back to it. What was I talking about? This? This shading. This shading. If we go and add some other colours into it, it should do what I was talking about with the gradients that I was trying to go for. I tried to make it like slightly more pinky too, so that it's got a bit more skin tone in it. Even though I'm trying to lean it more into into like the blues, like blue green for the cooler kind of atmospheric light. But I don't want to take the skin tones out like completely because they're gonna look too zombie-ish. I was nervous to pair these, but I watched the video you sent me and I was like, yellow, yes, it looks good. It looks good. That's the kind of thing I want to look for actually, is like those kind of meshy tops for layer and stuff, and also like strapless or dresses, that kind of thing, to go over the top because they are cute. I did find a really nice like it's like a 90s kind of strappy dress, but it didn't fit me, which is a shame because it's really cute. Very, very cute. Is that girl extra flat or extra squishy? Where does that hand go? Oh wait, that one? So I did move the hips down like slightly, but I'm debating if I need to move them down more. I got given the line art to color and I've like adjusted some bits. That was like one of them. I gave her a bit more like cover by there as well because there's nothing because the design's kind of skimpy. Also hello, welcome to the stream. I should probably put a bit more of that color on the hands actually so that they stand out more. More variation. Forearm bends around her bottom, yeah. I might adjust it more. I could probably like overpaint it later. I'm gonna ask him about that because I was looking at it like as well. Oh, did I catch that with the like bright? Okay, I can't caught that with the bright apparently over that way. Second palm, if it's actually behind. Wait, what do you mean? His right arm. Do you mean like in this kind of area? Where the palm ends up? Yeah. See, I was thinking it'd probably go like outways like that a little bit more. Yeah. I might see if I can overpaint that in. I'm gonna ask them because I don't think I've got like the other version of like the hips. I tried to bring them down a little bit without like breaking it too much, but I probably didn't do it enough. I will ask them. Okay. I try and be like wary of changing things too much just in case it's in case they don't want me messing with the line art too much. On what I've been given. Right, where now? Where now? Where now? Where do I want to start painting? I don't know. Where do I want to start painting? Start slapping some stuff down. Also, hello. Okay, I'll probably go on his pants a little bit more actually. Pull those around. They could do with a bit more green. Position of the elbow so the hand would actually look like it's bent. Went behind completely. Wait, what do you mean with that? I could bring some of that more saturated green in there, I think. There we go. It's a lot easier to do it like this once I get most of the colours down and just go and overpaint. It's like the forearm descends too quickly, opens behind the girl to the elbow behind an angle. Oh yeah, I see where it's like that. You can't really see that very well, can you? Yeah, it's like that kind of angle. Yeah, I get, yeah, if I like pull that out slightly, so it's like more that way, right? So that it goes like do kind of, and then the rest like disappears over that way. I see what you mean. I think that's a good idea actually. I was kind of wondering how to deal with it. Is that gonna work if I had a little bit more of that color in there actually? Yeah, swing that way. This piece goes, ah, thank you, hello. Let me link Paola again. Where are we? There we go. Yeah. I'll see if I can get the sketch up later also, because I think it's still in the file. But Paola does the sketches and the lines. I'm doing the coloring on these ones. On this set that I'm on currently, like this one and the other two. I've already finished one. It's this one and another one I need to finish. I think I'm going to the cinema with Friendo also. I see what else they've got on. I don't know if they've got much else that's interesting other than like Sonic 3. I don't know. I don't know if she wants to watch that though. That looks better with a little bit more of that green and like balance it. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. So like a slightly darker color. I might have to do like a very slightly darker. Try not to make it like mud. She's not taking you to the Sonic movie, I'll cry. Before you get the chance to. We have memes about the Sonic movie because, oh my god, how many years ago would that have been now? Some weirdo in the chat at one point was like, Baban, come and visit me in LA. I'll take you to the Sonic movie premiere. So, it's like, it's a meme now. Was it LA? I forget. I feel like it was LA. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Too many memes. Not really. I'm saying it for me. That was like 2016, 17. Oh my god. Yeah, it was LA. YouTube people, man. YouTube people. I might need to take a break for a minute too. I think I've like hurt my neck. I feel sicky again. So it came out in like 2018. Oh, is that it then? Oh, maybe it was 2018. It all blurs together at this point. Good morning. Hello, Barry. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. This is gonna need a little bit more of a bright green in it as well to make it pop. Doop doop. I'm not on. No, I'm not on the lineup. 2019 was 20 years ago. It was. Sorry. Boop. Not well. Not well. Still not well. There's no end to it. There's none. There's no reprieve. It's a brother-sister hug or a hot husband-wife hug. Oh no, they're related. They're like brother and sister, yeah. Mm-hmm. It is for Middara again. I'm doing color stuff for her at the bow, and they have allowed me to stream. Raise implications, and you don't like that? What implications? Oh, you know what? Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Agreed. Yeah. Calm. Calm in the chat. Nice and calm. Okay, I don't think I need to do like too much noodly doodly. I want to bring some of that green in there, I guess, too. Wholesome it is. Paola does good on the I guess like softer expressions, especially like mouth squish, kind of squishy, without making it look like a, you know, like the kind of fish, anime fish face thing. There's like form to it. There's none of the anime fish face going on. I'll bring some of that green up here actually, because that's gonna look nice there. Emphasizes the spine on the guy character, yeah. I think Paola does like a lot of nice flowy poses and like an anime style, but there's like enough kind of organic movement in it that it doesn't look like stickery like a lot of anime styles do. I don't know if stickery is the right word, but I guess the eyes especially tend to look very stickery with anime stuff, but Paola actually like uses form on them. Can you see the I guess it's kind of hard to see just the lines without the color, and I'm gonna have to take a bunch of stuff off. Once I've done more on it, I'll show you guys the sketch underneath and the lines that Paola did. Tells a Symphonia for these images. I don't know if I've seen that actually. Okay, I do want like more bright greeny green, similar to that. It's not gonna work over here, but like a little bit of that light kind of coming through there underneath, kicking the color up. If I can get that to behave. That floaty anime style. Like yours. Do I need to bully you to draw eyeballs? Eyeball studies? I can bully you to draw eyeball studies. I can, I will. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll bully. Bully study. Study bully. Instead of study buddy. Study bully. Bully, bully, bully. Not as stickery as they used to be. They aren't. A little more depth with them, but they they could be better. I think you're getting there with them. I think drawing the like I think liking the JoJo art is helping because I can see where you're kind of doing similar little nibbles that like Araki uses to indicate form. That makes sense, kind of. And the way that he, I guess, I don't know, shorthanding stuff is the right term there. Kind of shorthand stuff a certain way. To indicate the form. Helping me learn to think in 3D has helped a lot too, because it helped me remember that the eye sockets are sunk into the skull and I visualize that much better. Yeah, that's something I had like an issue with a long time because I used to do very stickery eyes. There's just a whole lot of planes on faces that are a pain to catch. Study and inform it more though. Anime flattens out the face pretty hard now. It does. Anime styles, like anime girls, have that same problem that like pugs do. Where they're just so, the style is like so self-referential, I guess, is a less weird way of saying it. At this point, that they just, it looks like it would hurt to exist. Dysgenic feedback. Dysgenic is a really good word to describe it, actually. I remember Psychra going off about it one time and being like, this style is like really inbred, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it is. Like pugs. That's why I like it when there's anime styles that have that kind of flair, but they obviously have more, you know, they're very obviously informed by actual anatomical structure and form. Rather than looking like a set of arranged stickers. Podcast episode on art scams. Oh yeah. Good idea. Add it to the sheet. Good idea. Add it to the sheet. Fix the speaker. You can hear now. Welcome back, Harry. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? I'm just gonna keep hopping around on this. Also. Try not to focus too much on like one spot. Keep hopping around, and then I'll, as I get closer to being done, I will start to kind of highlight things that need fixing. Okay. How we doing? Sorry. For reals, he's barking today. Cough. I think I can probably smooth that out a little bit by there. That's a bit harsh where that is. Well, all ideas did we have? I wrote down art schemes for the figure drawing, and the figure drawing styles, and there was one more I forgot. What was it? Was it one we were talking about the other day? I can't remember. I can't remember. Can't sleep. Oh no. Yeah, it's like early there, right? Early. Too early. The station is gorgeous as always. Thank you. Thank you. Like I say, I'm doing the colors. Let me zoom out for a minute. I am doing the colors, and I'll post the link again. Paola did the lines and the sketch. Yeah, we were just talking about it. I don't know. I may remember later. I'll think about it. I'll do a think about it. Let's see if I can remember. Sorry. Ugh. Yuck. New lungs. New lungs, chat. New lungs. Fresh pair. Maybe I do need to get a flu shot. Maybe I do. Maybe next year I need to get a flu shot. More like a cold than the flu. I don't know. It was some kind of flu or something. I was like out cold for a day when it was bad. It's just lingering. It hasn't quite gone away yet. That's a bit harsh, that bit. Oops. That's also too harsh. Got tons of ideas. It's not like we're hurting from or anything now. We'll be good. We'll be good. Got plenty. Yeah, the way I was thinking about it was like we draw something and then we we have an idea for drawing something and then we match that up with whatever else we've got in the to talk about file. I guess. Is there anything people would want us to talk about? Actually, that's the question. That's the question. Is there anything you would want us to talk about? Chat. On a podcast episode. Excited to record more. Me too. Me too. Also, when chat shit later. When chat shit. When voice chat. Nutritionist appointment so I can chat for a little bit, but not too long. Okie dokie. How's the comic going? Me or Cherry? I'm having a little break from it because I cannot concentrate on it right now. I went too far with working on it over Christmas and I've tired myself out now, so I'm having a hot minute to distance myself because it's getting difficult. It's getting difficult. I need to just step back for a minute. I've annotated most of my draft so that I can go back in and do the rewrite, do the second draft. So I just need to finish that up and then I can get back to typing. Me, you, me. Yeah, I get back to it soon. I'll probably get back to it after the weekend. I think once I've got this rush stuff out of the way, I should be able to like calm down a little bit because it's probably that's like scrambling my brain. That's understandable, yeah. I don't want to... I'm trying to limit, like, how much I do that, because if I start going, like, oh, maybe I'm just tired, I need a break from it, that's like, a really bad precedent. I want to be able to work on it regardless. I just have to build up stamina for it. I think it's because I'm fighting with writing. Fighting with writing. And it helps to have a little break from it. I guess it's kind of in the same way where I'll be drawing something and I need to not look at it or like have a sleep. I need to have a sleep and then come back to it to get a better read on what's happening with it and what I need to fix sometimes. And then it's like, oh, that's where the problem is. Oh. Suddenly is like really, really obvious where the problem is once you leave it alone for a minute. I would have finished it if I didn't get ill. So help me. So help me, I would have finished annotating it if I did not get sick. That's what's annoyed me. Where else do I want to look? Where else was I? There's a little bit of crunch down here that I can fix, actually. A bit of crunch. Cherry posted more Zazzle. Cherry posted more Zazzle recently as well. For the Zazzle keep up with. There is more Zoob. There is more Zoob content available right now. Now let me grab that color. I don't like that it picks up me scratching my hair on the mic. That's really unpleasant. That's horrible. I'm gonna have to try and be quiet. I hit a stopping point. I tend to find things need fixing the next morning, yeah. That's why I try and like divvy up my time that I spend on painting stuff and not do something in one go, because if I find an issue later once I'm done with it, I'll be like, oh, I probably could have caught that if I just, you know, had a break from it at a certain point. Hello, hold up, who's this? Who the fuck is Baban? What are you talking about? What? Who? Also, hello. Hello, what are we doing? So at the end of chapter 31, I'm going to have a hiatus until the book is done. Yes. Good. I'm excited for the book, though. Book's a long time no see. Yup. I'm back, I guess. I'm back. How have you been? And the resty is, how you been? How you been, chat? What you doing? I've been streaming on YouTube for a while, actually. I forget. I have been, though. I did stream on YouTube for a while. Someone told me it's okay to multi-stream again, so it's like, yeah, whatever, okay. I guess so. Guess I'll come and bother Twitch again. Because I may as well, if I can. I maybe made a fruity little dedication page, and maybe you got name dropped. Oh. Oh. Me. I'm excited. I think it's funny that DJ was like, you do all this like Zazzle stuff with people, and you put Baban like right in the middle. You're like, yeah, of course. No autonomy, none. No autonomy at all. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. You. Good, here, been going to school for game art for the last 2 years. Oh, cool. How is that going? How is it going? That sounds rad. What kind of stuff do you want to do also? What am I going to do? Not put the best friend first? I'm spoiled. Absolutely spoiled. Is you and you're nice enough to make art for me? Yeah. I completely forgot I drew you the Duke and sent it in the box. I hope that turns up soon. I drew Chariot thing. The video for that is going out soonish, actually. It's already up on Patreon, but it will be out regular YouTube soon-ish. Soon-ish. It depends how bad you want to see it. Going great. Looking for an internship. That's rad, dude. Good job. I hope you get somewhere good. That would be really fucking cool. Dude. What was I watching? Oh, I was watching, I hadn't watched her in a while, that Kathleen Illustrates lady on YouTube, where she goes to all the thrift shops and stuff, but she bought like a portfolio from an auction of someone's art and went through it on a video, and it was really cool. It was like fantasy kind of children's book art from the 80s, and some of it was real wacky. And now I'm just like, oh, that's like so wholesome. It made me wanna draw more, which is always a good thing. It made me be less of a weenie. Find out if it's there later. Yay. I hope it doesn't take like a month to get there or something. Again, huge pain in the butt. Huge pain in the butt. Hello, how are we? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. What else was I talking about before? I forgot already. What was I going on about? What was I going on about? I want to watch some more from that oh, what was I watching? I've completely lost it now. I need to find that. Oh, the like Inky podcast on comics and stuff that someone recommended. I forget what they were called. I got a tab open somewhere. I'm starting to lean into like too many tabs. Again, while people keep suggesting stuff for me to look at. Great. Good. Good. I like this greeny in the skin tones. That's looking nice. I'm liking that. Greeny tint. Everything just needs like more noodling out at this point. It's just painting. Just extra painting. What are you drawing, chat? Are you drawing out? Too many cooks. Too many cooks! Wait, is that the name of the thing? Is that the name of the thing? I don't remember. Too many cooks. I really do need to go and see if I can find that. I need stuff to just stick on that's gonna make me angry, like angry, so that I draw. I gotta just go for it. Back to drawing my Norse fantasy story. Cool beans. Have you had to do a lot of I guess kind of stylistic research on that, so that the designs are like accurate. The dysgenic flat faces, yeah. Oh wait, do you mean you're drawing them or like something else? Anime pug faces. I guess they do have the pug faces too, because they have the tiny, like, squashed up noses, don't they? Like, I don't know. I'm thinking of like Yu-Gi-Oh now, because they have really bad like point noses, where they're like upturned. Viking apron dresses and long houses. Oh, the long houses are so cool. So cool. Does anyone remember that like old animated version of Beowulf that they made? Is that in like the 2000s or something? Or I remember watching that. And there's a lot of very like careful camera positioning while he's fighting the one guy in the nip. I wonder if that would like hold up, because I have not seen it in a long time. Like if the CG would hold up. The terrible 3D one, Angelina Jolie as Grendel's mom. I may have to watch it again and find out how bad it was. I don't remember. High school we did a really cool Beowulf project. That's neat. Oh yeah, I think you told me about that. I remember. That's cute. What Beowulf is translated by Tolkien? I forgot about it. Ooh. That's interesting. Maybe I should throw that on my reading list if I ever get around to it. Conan Ellis's nightstand to have a Jilly Donut figurine was such a good idea. That's cool. Are you gonna update everywhere that it's posted, the early stuff you're redrawing also? That little gradient in there is nice. It's flavor. Flavoursome. Like you're gonna replace the pages on Tapas, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna replace them more. How are you gonna do? Doesn't really do it a whole lot if I shade it like that, is it? Just like a tiny bit. It doesn't want to be crazy. Ah, crazy. Oh. Of course that happens as I say crazy. Crazy value differences. Wow, crazy. Some people at the booth at Comic-Con bullied you out of that. Oh, Oh, what, out of changing them. Alright. I might have to do a BRB actually. I feel kind of sicky. I think I need to untense my neck a little bit. I'm starting to hurt. If you want the nice pages, you should buy the books. Oh, I see. Oh, you're using it as like an incentive. That's clever. That's clever. That's real sneaky. I like that. Good. Excellent. That's the way you do it. Very clever and sneaky. Okay, I think I'm gonna do another BRB. Right quick. And then I will come back and carry on for a while. How long has it been? 2. Okay, 2 hours. We're getting into where this is closer to being done now, so that's good. I can probably finish it off later tonight. I did kind of want to start on the other one on stream, but I'm gonna work on that one on stream anyway. I've been doing most of the kind of start and middle of these on stream, and then finishing them in the evenings after the stream. I'll stream for longer as my cough starts to go away as well. I'm trying not to aggravate it too bad. I don't want to end up with it for too long. God, I don't want it like the other year when I was streaming and I had like that really bad cough that went on for months. That was horrible. I was starting to get worried I was like dying or something. I was okay. It went away after a while because I got to rest it, but I don't want that to happen again. That really got on my nerves. Okay. BRB time, I guess. BRB time. BRB time. I will be back in a couple of minutes. I'm back. Hello. Hello, hello. Right, that button. There we go. Back to painting. I'm gonna try and fix that arm in a minute, but I don't know if it's better to like loosely. I might loosely overpaint it and have it go like that way. So you can see a bit more of it like that, I guess. Is gonna make more sense and have it sort of like loose. Like by there, I guess. That's gonna have to go on a layer over there. Did I just duplicate that, or have I made it? Okay, I've made a mess. I've made a mess. I have made a mess. Okay, another layer on the top, and then like there. That might be good for sort of bringing the light in as well, because I can brighten it up so it's like whoop. It's like a nice sort of that way. Yeah, I'll paint that in afterwards. I'll just leave that there, kind of as a note for now. And I'll do the rest. Just have a placeholder and then I'll go back. I need a bit more light coming in like through there as well. That's another thing that needs brightening. Okay, the grey works there just to soften that out actually. Ugh. Just taking some of the blue away where I don't want where I don't want it to. Did I just, oh no, it's a tiny brush. Tiny brush, okay. Does his back look okay? I don't know if I should do more detail on his back. Maybe not. It kind of looks okay because I've got that little bit of kind of skin sheen going on here. That's fine. A bit of texture. Is there anyone who's working on like big personal projects, like a comic or something? Actually, I'm curious how you organize what you need to do in like the early stages. So that you're not kind of floundering around on stuff that's not helpful. Google Doc all the thoughts. I've been organizing mine like I have okay, I have like a dictionary kind of that I update with terms and things so that I can, you know, if I can't explain it as a thing, then how do I know how to integrate it, you know? That's been really helpful, actually. I've been doing that, and then also I have like a note thing where I just spew all the random ideas and things that I think of to come back to later, and then see if they are dumb when I look at them again. And I look at them a second time. Sometimes they dumb. Sometimes they dumb. Kind of a hiatus announcement illustration for my webtoon. I can start a new one for 2020 for the 2025 contest and lie to myself that I can do it in time. That's neat. I don't think I've ever done like a contest like that, actually. I don't know. I never usually do contests and things, but that sounds like a big commitment. Do you just do, is it like a short one? Is it like so many pages or something that they will accept? Ahem. Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to take this down a little bit more as well because it feels kind of heavy. By there specifically. 40 pages minimum for most of the genres other than comedy. Huh. That is quite a lot. 3 chapters of at least 40 panels. Oh, 60 panels each by March the 10th. Huh. Oh, so yeah, you gotta do like a fully established chunk then. Working on enter it when the tablet died. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this fabric, I think, for a minute. And add it a little bit more choppy. I might actually have to take a BRB. I just got mad dizzy for some reason. I'll see if it goes away and I might do the BRB. I can't get sick again. I cannot get sick again. I have to rush. I got too much to do. I don't want to be sick again. Don't worry me. It's probably just me like extending my neck weird. It's okay. Don't worry. I just need to rest it. I'm too tense. Sitting funny. I haven't like readjusted to the computer yet. Computer chair. It's probably what it is. That's usually what it is. It's usually what makes me feel sicky. Just a little bit sicky. That is like not a whole lot of time also to do that many panels of a comic. else was I gonna draw in? There's something else I was gonna draw in. I don't know. I don't know. I forgot already. I'll remember in a minute. Like a chapter and a half finished. Oh, that's good going. That's quite a lot. I have another coffee also. It's nice. Or hot water. It's more like hot water, fam. Don't put much coffee in. Have a nice cup of hot water. Mass out something like 3 panels a day every day between now and then. Oh wait, do they not mean like pages? Do they mean panels on the page? That's an odd way to count, actually. Or it seems like an odd way to count to me. I don't know if that's like a standard. Some stuff. Delicious dream. Delicious dream. I need to make some of that golden milk with the turmeric, not tunic. Turmeric. Tunic and synonym tea. That's what I need. Tunic, synonym, and money tea. That's what I'm after. Turmeric, yeah. Webtoons, they're not really it's formatted traditional pages. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, with the scrolling. I see. Okay. That makes more sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You are right. Okay. Okay, yeah, I just need to be careful. This is like nice peacocky green now. Yeah, a little bit down here. I need to be. So it doesn't get too noodly. It doesn't need all the focus. Down this way. Oh, that's bright. I wanted to soften that out too because that's like very bright down this way. Still too bright. Still too bright. And soften it a lot like that, I think. See a little bit of that where I could do with more following around that way. I want to start painting more in his hair too. It needs just a little bit of like that, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, down this way I was gonna do it, wasn't I? Let's sort that out because that was something I put in and then decided against because I can just paint it in. Like this block of shadow down here, down the side, kind of hair in the face. Other little bits I can just sort of plonk in around the ear and that. Give it a bit more depth. That's what I'm trying to say. I need to go back to reading books again because I haven't really been reading it. I wanted to read a lot over Christmas and then I just didn't. It didn't happen. Well, I didn't read anything other than like my own rubbish. Anyway, it was just my own crap. I didn't read any books. I will. I'm gonna paint over like more fabric here as well. I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit more, like that. Also, when I get to that, I will pull it further down. If I do that, I might be able to like bring the hips down a little bit as well, like even more. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'll just patch it like that for now, and I will be reminded to do it. How long has it been now? Nearly 3 hours? Nearly 3 hours. Okay. I will try and stick around a little bit longer than 3 hours, but I don't want to stay too long. I won't join that up. I'm gonna I don't know, maybe like half an hour, 30 minutes, and then I will scoot, I think. That's a decent chunk of time then. To have streamed. And then what is it, Thursday? I will be back tomorrow and we'll do the other one. Get that other one done. Because I'm kind of anticipating the background being a bit of a pain on that one. Where it's gonna be looking funny until I get like the final highlights on. I'm anticipating with that one, so it will be a pest, I think, to deal with. Stress inducing. that kind of art where it makes you go, oh geez, have I done it wrong? Have I done it wrong? Have I done it wrong? Until you get the last little details in there. Figure out that it's okay. Probably want that to pick up a little bit of that orangey colour from over there too. A bit more saturated. should do it on these as well. Pull that around. It's still too bright. Still too bright. Just a little bit. Just have it pick up a little bit of that warm from over there. 1 of 4 characters down. Yay, good job. Good job. I'm curious also if you guys go into making comics and stuff, looking for, I don't know if attention is the right word, but like, popularity. That's what I'm trying to think of, I think. You go into it looking for popularity, or if you're just kind of doing stuff, and what kind of balance is there of like, oh, this is something I want to make, and like, oh, this is something I think will be popular and do well. I don't know what attitudes people go into it with. Several dreams that I should be doing art, so I do that. That's interesting. Like literal dreams, or like, oh, this is something I want to do. Like little dreams. Oh, okay. I'm not sure I can finish on time. I'm just going to work on a story I want to draw. Yeah. Wanted to do a comic. I'd love for Zazzle to blow up, but if it never does, something I got to make with DJ, so I'm happy. Yeah. I think I'm trying to do it to like fight I guess to learn. I guess that's like my main thing. I just want to learn stuff, and also it would be really lame if I like got hit by a bus or something and never made anything. Because I was too much of a weenie, so I'm trying to force myself to do it. It would just be lame if I didn't, you know, that's all. I'm curious how many people go into it with like, oh, this is formulaic enough to become popular. Let me try and do this, like on purpose. Like this specific theme or story or whatever. Your novel is that? Formulaic, or the it would be lame if I didn't do something. It would be really lame if I didn't do something. Really lame. The novel is formulaic. Oh, I see. Okay. Was it you that was talking about the trying to do something that was like the opposite of what you would normally choose with the kind of romance theme? Actually, I'm sorry, I forget who says what. I'm sorry if that seems like rude. I'm not trying to forget people. I'm not good with names. Yes. Ah. Okay. That's interesting. Are you trying to like learn about that stuff? Like making it opposite to what you'd usually do on purpose? And the formulaicness is like part of that. I guess it's kind of easy to do formulaic romance stuff because, I don't know, the tropes are like really well established in that, I feel like. Imagine when you do Summit Works, we're going to squeeze every moment of free time out of my work life and family life to make comics. I need it to be something I really like. Yeah, I can see how that would just kill any interest for it unless you were like really motivated by the attention. I feel like that would be super difficult for most people to do, to just be spending all that time on something that you are not, you know, super personally invested in or interested in. I fell into a trap of doing things too artsy or experimental, so separating from everything from myself lets me be formulaic or commercial about it. Oh, I see. Like, yeah, it's got to be something completely removed from what you're invested in so that you don't fall into that. That's interesting. Yeah. Mixing it up. I don't know if you'd describe it as like a similar problem, but I have the issue of it's very easy for me to do commissions, which seems to be the opposite problem to what most people have, but I find it very difficult to do my own stuff because there is no way to gauge it other than, you know, there is only my own approval of it, and I don't entirely trust that. I don't entirely trust that, but I need to learn to. Or I guess I can with art stuff, kind of. I've kind of learned it with art stuff, but with like overall concept things and choosing what to draw and why and what it's for, maybe not so much. What if you know better than other people, though? Yeah, what if I do? There's only one way to find out. Ain't there? That's by not being lame and making something. Again. All the greatest artists were rejected until they didn't know anything. That's the one. That's it. Well, I guess the only person that didn't reject them was themselves. I guess, if they kept going, you know. I was watching a doco on Egon Schiele last night. I like Egon Schiele. And he went to the same art school that Hitler got rejected from, apparently. I did not know that. And there was one professor that was like, yeah, he's got talent. I think he has too much. I thought it was funny. It's like, man, that sounds like such a backhanded compliment. Like, you're a little bit too good. You're a little bit of a wrongin'. Something weird going on. Like, literally all of them, so I wouldn't fear it. Oh no, I don't really fear rejection. It's just my own kind of like perfectionism that is the issue. I don't really care about like outside rejection of my stuff. In terms of concepts and stuff, it's just me like, oh, have I done it good enough? Is this what I'm trying to do? Is this like worthwhile? Because usually I do that to the point where I don't make any progress on anything, which is super lame. Super lame. Not doing anything because you're too fussy is is like the worst. The worst thing. Just like, you know, it's better to just make some shit. Because at least something is there then. Makes me feel better about yourself. Good. Okay, what kind of like greeny color is this? Is that gonna work over there? No. Okay. Color relativity, my favorite. What kind of color actually is that? I think it leans, yeah, it's like more orangey. I'm gonna have to try and pick nicer colors over this way. what I usually try and do is I'll do all that cell shading and get all the colors down, and then I let the canvas act like the palette. So I mostly just have to eyedrop stuff, but sometimes I have to go into the palette and actually pick colors. Extroverted thinker and consciousness, then your unconscious feeling would be introverted, and it's extremely indecisive about what it is. Oh, is that like a perfectionism thing then? Is that the fussiness? I just have to get into that mode of just make something and don't think about it. Think about it later. I don't like the thing, but I don't not like the thing either. It's some secret third thing. Yeah. It's just stupid. Stupid and makes me not make any progress, and I don't like it. So I gotta force it. I gotta squeeze out the evil, as it were. Is that gonna help if I usually put like a little bit of a pop of like that? It's nice. Pop, pop. Yeah. It's like brings the color back in if it gets washed out. I guess it's trying to like know what I'm trying to do. It's hard to make stuff and not know why you're doing it, you know? I like to know why. Like, why though? Why though? Why though? Like, if you don't know why you're doing it, then why are you doing it, you know? Why? Not an undefined feeling. And that is a good enough reason. That does need to be a good enough reason. Or I guess I could just start, I don't know, maybe I just need to start saying because it's cool. Because that's a good reason, right? It's not why anyone draws anything, because it's cool. I can't remember what it was Psycho was talking about, but he was like, oh, I used to draw all these like buff dudes with big swords and stuff. And then he had like an art teacher who said something about it, and then he was like, oh, I see why I do that now. And then he just lost all interest in drawing that kind of thing. I can't remember at all what he said, but it was interesting. Yeah, because it's cool. That needs to be why. Because it's cool. I need to write a note with that on. Just because it's cool. Because it looks cool and it's gonna be fun, I guess. It's fun and it looks cool. I hope it will look cool anyway. I hope. I don't know. An invisible idea becomes brought to light. It dies. That's the tragedy of the Lady of Shalott. That is not something I've heard of. Should I look that up? Also, shallots. Onions fried in butter. I'm just hungry now. Ahem. It's a Tennyson poem and it's great. Let me open a tab. I'll go and look at it later. If it's not gonna have a moment. There we go. I will look later. I guess, yeah. You gotta make it happen, and then you gotta kill it eventually. I don't know. I guess that doesn't bother me though, because I've seen so many things where they keep making them and keep trying to resuscitate old things to the point where it's just a shambling corpse of what it was. Which is far worse than just letting it die. Mercy kill. Analysis of that is that the nature of invisible functions. I will keep that in mind when I read it later. I'm gonna read it and try and come up with some other interpretation just to be awkward, so that I can argue about it. Actually, the Brynhold Yeller Outback. That's the one. That's it. Sometimes you just gotta let it die. I am trying very purposefully with my thing to make it so that it's like a singular thing. That would do well without continuation, because I wouldn't. Mercy kill. I'm gonna mercy kill it. I know I'm gonna mercy kill it before I start it. At the end. You know, metaphorically. I mean. Hey, pop a little bit of that green in there. Ooh. I like popping the saturation right around them highlights. I've noticed that the way I kind of paint stuff gets mosaic-y, actually, with the way I lay the colours down. Just thinking about that. Chunks. Mosaic-y chunks. Yeah. Is mosaic a level above pointillism? I guess so. It's kind of similar. I always found it annoying how you can't really, I don't know, you don't get names ascribed to art styles. So they're difficult to research because it's more just like, oh, well, they do the shadows really heavy or stuff like that. I guess we get it with some styles. Like what was the one I was talking about? What was the one I was talking about? The Caravaggio kind of style. It wasn't chiaroscuro, was it? Or was that? I forget. I got them mixed up, but I guess with like heavy stylization. Unless you're like, oh, it's anime. It's anime style. You kind of know what that means, but that's only because it's like very, very, very like common and popular. Otherwise, you just kind of go, oh, it's this artist's stuff. Or you just get, like, oh, it's Tumblr nose or whatever. Tumblr nose is Tumblr shading. Junji Ito looks like Junji Ito. Yeah, that's it. I guess it's helpful for being able to research other artists, though, if it's just... That's the reference point, is, oh, your stuff looks like this artist. That's kind of helpful. More graphic detailed anime, yeah. Does that help with the red in it? I kind of like a little bit of red in it there, actually, because it's a red leaning kind of gradient in there. I didn't get any more. No, I didn't get any more bloops. Yeah, I'm waiting. I think I'm waiting to hear back about that other one. I was going to finish them all and then send them over in one go. I think I have a pot of India ink somewhere. I should harass myself with that and try and I should get some paintbrushes. Get some paintbrushes and upset myself with it. Sit there with some paper and cry. Cry about it until I figure out how to get it to behave. It's the only way. Oh, that looks nice. Okay. I think the other issue I have actually on that other thought is how would I describe it? I like experimenting too much, and it's difficult to kind of stick to a style. I'm worried that it's going to be all over the place when I start drawing my comic, or it's going to get changed too often. It's gonna evolve and mutate too much over the course of it, and it's gonna go in like different directions rather than one upward trajectory in the same direction. Like, you know, the stylization would be fairly consistent but improving, but I think it would kind of veer off in different directions because I get way too into mucking about and experimenting, and I think that would throw things off and look strange, maybe. Oh well. Either that or I lean into it and make it a feature of it, but that's I'm worried that I cannot tame that beast specifically. I don't know. I'll have to learn. I have to go and cry about it. I'm crying about it right now, but that's no good because I'm not doing it right now, so that's not achieving anything, that's just crying about it. And I'm only allowed to cry about it if I'm actually drawing at the same time. The thing that I'm crying about, I mean... Cry all you want as long as you're drawing. That's the rule. That's the rule, chat. It's the golden rule. Oh yeah, that looks better in those little bits, yeah. Does it help? No, it doesn't help on the nose. No, I think the face is okay being kind of soft. When I was watching people talk about the thing, they were talking about how when it's the dog and it goes real weird and Cronenbergy, and its head, the skin peels off and it opens up like a flower, and it looks really cool. They were talking about how all the petals were made to look like dog tongues. I thought that was really neat. I thought that was very cool because I did not notice. I need to wash that hand out a little bit more. Actually, it's kind of too lumpy. Too lumpy right now. Something small you can eat. You should try and eat something. You are not popping up in my restream chat. Why is that? Also, what can you eat? What do you have? Is anyone having the issue with me not seeing the text actually? Because that has not showed up in restream. I've just noticed. That's odd. Why is it not doing that? Is it got a delay? Is there a weird delay? Restream. Restream, what are you doing? I don't want to have to compare like 3 different chats at the same time. That would be awful. You have waffles. Oh, that's weird. It did not put that first message through. Now I'm paranoid. Great. Great. If we want anything sweet or not. I don't know. What else have you got? Have you got what's good? What breakfast food do you guys eat? Cereal? Cereal bars? Nuts? I don't know. Do you like snacky stuff? You're in both chats and you haven't noticed me missing anything. Okay, good. Yeah, that one did not go through on restream, and there's not a delay because it's still not appearing there, so that's a problem. That's a problem. Problem. Okay, this one is like getting there now. I might do more color adjustments later. That's the grayscale. That's the grayscale. I kind of want to fade those legs out a bit more because I think they're too contrasty. Where the contrast should be more like over that way. So I'm probably gonna put more of a wash over the top of those. Fruit Loops that would be less sweet than what the Fruit Loops are less sweet than the waffles? What the heck's in the waffles? Oh my goodness. I need a little bit more like brightness on this elbow too, actually. I might go in a second too, so I can just have a quick rest before I go and finish this. I'm starting to flag a little bit. Coughing isn't so bad today though, so that's better. I'm glad that's not quite so bad. Waffles aren't sweet, but the syrup is. Oh, can you not eat? can you not eat just the waffles? Or is that weird? Is it weird to just eat the waffles without the syrup? I ain't pulling that shadow around right, am I? Waffles and whipped cream. That does sound nice. I'm starting to fancy potato waffles with the way y'all talk about waffles so much also, but those things are greasy. No one really eats sweet waffles here. That's like an American thing. That's an American thing. Everyone eats potato waffles, yeah. Like the thick ones, you have an egg on top. With like a fry up or something. Like egg, sausage and waffles. I'm gonna cook myself some eggy bread also. I really want eggy bread. Oh my god, beans on toast, but it's eggy bread. That's what I need to cook. That would be disgusting. What about that spray cheese? Do you have any of that? Spray cheese on the waffles. Sounds delicious. Oh, I see what's going on there. That's where I've done like a little bit of overpaint. I should leave that alone for now. Okay. Okay, I think I might scoot chat. I need a break. And then I'm gonna finish this off stream, and I might start on that other one. I'll see how much I can get done today. But I will be back. I'll be back to do more of whichever one I'm painting on tomorrow. And we'll get closer to getting them finished, I hope. Waffle sandwich. Cooking eggs for myself. I'm not in a very bad stomachache if I do it wrong. I'm like having a shit day like yesterday. No, don't risk the eggs. Ooh, yeah, okay, I'm gonna scoot chat. I need a quick lie down, I think. A little bit of a rest. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one. Have a good one, chat. Goodbye.